Well,
the plane is getting lower and lower and lower. It nipped the house. When it nipped the house, it hit a couple cars. Boom! And to the plaza, and to the Dunkin' Donuts, everywhere. I never seen nothing like that a day in my life.
Once I seen the big ball of fire, I came outside. I walked straight down there, started seeing a bunch of like plane pieces, and like it just honestly like a human foot or something. It was in a shoe still, just on the side of the.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! What the hell? What the hell?
welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl Star Flames, and we're back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about the second plane crash. To be specific, we're going to talk about the Philadelphia plane crash that was captured on a Ring doorbell. Let's talk about it, because so far 7 has been pronounced dead, 19 injured in the high impact air ambulance crash in Philadelphia. On the initial crash, 6 people died on the spot. Now the number has gone up to 7 people. Now, according to several reports, a person in a car was the 7th fatal victim of the fiery crash of an air ambulance onto a busy Philadelphia street, authorities said Saturday, as investigators sift through burnt cars, damaged homes, and charred debris for clues to determine why the aircraft plummeted shortly after takeoff. But guys, let's pause a little bit, because I saw the very first report that came out minutes after it happened, and they said it was due to unpleasant weather. So why is it that they're still concerned and still investigating? But I mean, this is just protocol, I guess. Now they're saying carrying 6 people from Mexico, including a child who spent months in treatment at a hospital. Isn't this weird? Isn't this like this is some kind of satanic-ish going on? Because my reason for saying that, we had the similar instance on that DC crash. There was a little girl who was battling cancer, and she was being flown from her treatment facility. So how is it that we have 2 little child? Same instance. This is like a nightmare. Like, oh my God, someone pinch me. This can't be real. Can it? But let's continue, right? So, including a child who spent months in a treatment at a hospital. The Learjet 55 went down just after departing from the Northeast Philadelphia airport, creating what witnesses described as a massive fireball, shaking houses and leaving a chaotic street scene. Authorities couldn't yet say why the jet crashed, and Adam Thiel, the city managing director, said it could be days or longer until officials are able to fully count the number of dead and injured across a sprawling impact area in a densely populated residential area. The plane took off, reached about 1,500 feet of altitude, then plummeted in a steep descent, crashing less than a minute after takeoff in what National Transportation Safety Board Chair Jennifer Mendy called a high-impact crash that left the plane highly fragmented. Guys, if I'm reading weird to you, it's because it's just so many questions, and I'm just stunned because the details of the report, it keeps changing. This wasn't the initial report. Now they further state 7 dead and 19 hurt, although a toll could go higher. As of Saturday morning, officials said there were 7 dead, 6 on the jet, and the person in the car, and 19 injured. Most of the injured had been treated and released, hospitals said. There are a lot of unknowns about who was where on the streets when the plane crashed, and it is possible that the casualty figures will grow, Thiel said. I think that is Thiel, yes. Homendi said her agency's staff was working to collect debris from the plane, which could take days or weeks, and all the way to a secure location to begin evaluating it. Air traffic controllers didn't hear anything concerning before the crash, and her agency was still looking for the cockpit voice recorder, a helpful piece of evidence in the investigation, Homendi said. It is likely damaged and possibly fragmented because of the impact, although her agency's researchers and engineers have significant expertise in repairing them, she said. But those things, no matter how, horrible the plane crash is, those things are normally like that one thing that you find intact with like minor damage. It's like what we saw with LA wildfires, or should we say orchestrated fires. So many people were able to go back and pick up their cell phones just untouched. So I have a lot of questions. They're saying the plane hit the ground just after 6 p.m. during a busy Friday evening dinner hour less than 3 miles from the airport. All of a sudden, I heard like a boom, and I thought it was a thunderstorm, said Sel Cook, a waiter at the Four Seasons diner on Cotman Avenue. And I get up and I look at the smoke and the fire, and it was like a balloon. I thought it was a gas station that blew up. One diner patron was hit and injured by a small but heavy metal object that flew through the window, Cox said. You know what I'm worried about? As they mentioned this, I'm worried that someone who was treated and sent home may die. Did you guys hear this about, I think she's from some reality TV series. She had a snow incident over the holiday season, and she was declared to be okay by one of the officials that works at the ski resort. And she then days later got a MRI. They did the surgery, but she still died because at that point, they detected the problem a bit too late, and she still died. So I'm just fearful that something like that may happen to one of the injured individuals. Now they're saying child patient had just finished treatment for life-threatening condition. Of the 6 people on board the medical transport jet, one was a child who had just completed treatment at Shriners Children's Philadelphia Hospital. One was her mother and 4 were crew members, officials said. This is so scary. A hospital spokesperson said the girl spent 4 months there receiving life-saving treatment for a condition not easily treated in Mexico. Shriners officials say they couldn't give details about the girl or her family because of patient privacy rules. It was the same thing for the other crash. Her journey was one of hope and aspiration, spokesperson Mel Bower told the Philadelphia Inquirer. The relationships that the girl formed with staff were true and were dear, and she'll be missed greatly by them, he said. All victims on the jet were from Mexico. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum said all 6 victims on the plane were from her country. In a statement on social media platform X, she mourned their deaths. Whew, this is heavy. This is really heavy. Now they have some more information here about the ambulance. They go into about the video explosion, and someone else on it who loves video games. But I'm gonna stop the report right here. If you guys want more, you guys can just leave a comment, let me know, and we'll go through some other stuff on this Philadelphia tragic crash. Now, if you haven't seen my previous video of this crash being predicted, please go ahead and check it out. It includes the prediction. But I want to hear from you guys. What's your take? While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the comment section. Peace.